Definitely goes well fresh, Rosie Capilla. And the market's not reflective of that. Gets down in the weights.
And I thought Blooms was enormous last start when caught wide throughout.
Oh, it definitely was, Scott. Loomed large on the corner too. Ran third, beaten half a length behind Black Comet. And was never on the track, Blooms. No weight today and drawn well, so has to be a chance at double-figure odds.
Top 4 for Crochet Warren out of the Centurion Handicap.
Oh, I thought this was a real great race upcoming, Scott, out of Kalgoorlie Race 5. And you can go a number of ways in this. I think just about every horse has a chance to win. I've gone a little bit outside the box. Number 5, Pastry on an each-way basis from 7, Sweet Strawberry, 4, Excerpt and 3, Balladeer. They're milling around at the start, yet to move in.
So Crochet Warren goes on the each way with number 5, Pastry. The punters have identified one here. They're very keen. Number 4, Excerpt, hit a maximum price of $4.60, now into $2.90, and has taken over favouritism from Sweet Strawberry, who's now $3.10, drifting late in betting. But all the money here is for Adam Durant's 3-year-old by Snippet Son in Excerpt. Chris Parner looking for his first winner to here, whereas Brad Ruilla is looking for his 3rd on the card. He's had a wonderful day here. Our race caller, Royce Newton, goes 7, 4, 10 and 8. He's in the corner of Sweet Strawberry here in race number 5. 1 minute to get your bets on, but more importantly, your quaddies on. And don't forget, 31st of July is the date in which to renew your memberships here at the KBRC.
Thanks, Scott. Runners starting to come forward. Excerpt comes along now. The plunge horse. $3.10. In fact, we've got equal favourites now between Sweet Strawberry and Excerpt. Here comes Pastry. Not out of this. Each way hope. Very consistent type. Boss Taurus to come forward. So any swan song, can he produce something? So a couple to come forward, including Blooms and also Balladeer. Of course, Balladeer 3 starts ago, we saw win a race of this class, defeating the Beach. Since then, 3rd behind Mr. Genoa, which reads well for a race of this calibre. And then last start was a little bit difficult to load and fractious in the gates. So some excuses for Balladeer as he goes forward now. Hopefully he can stay nice and calm in there as the last one Blooms with the featherweight on her back to come forward. 52.5 kilos she carries. Christo Sardelic in the saddle. Of course, tramped deep throughout last start and still ran 3rd within a length of the winner. Okay, stand by. We're set for the short course. Gates fly back, they're off racing. Now Pastry had early speed, pushes forward, likewise with Boss Taurus and also Protected Action. Settling down behind those Blooms in company with Heron Sand and also their Sweet Strawberry midfield. Balladeer next, and then came Excerpt and Rosie Capella settles down at the tail. So 800 metres to run, it's Protected Action who took up the lead, leads out by a half a length. Boss Taurus, the stablemate, runs 2nd. They were followed a further length and a half, then to Pastry in company with Blooms, Heron Sand, the fence getting a nice run. A further length and a half then to the outside, Balladeer, Sweet Strawberry sticking to the fence, Excerpt second last. So these favourites are well back, spotting the leader 5 lengths, and Rosie Capella is last of all. So with 400 metres to run, it's Protected Action trying to do it throughout. Leads by a length now on Boss Taurus. Down on the inside, Heron Sand needs an out. They were followed by Balladeer, who's climbing over the top of them. Pastry was next. Down the outside, Blooms. Now Sweet Strawberry gets the split. Excerpt, your widest runner, and Rosie Capella last. It's Boss Taurus who hit the lead from Protected Action. Pastry the outside, Blooms as well. Boss Taurus just in front. Here comes Pastry late. Pastry hits it. Pastry has won from Boss Taurus and Excerpt. They were followed in by Balladeer. Not sure it had much luck in the straight. Then came Blooms, Rosie Capella, Heron Sand, and then one of the last was Sweet Strawberry to greet the judge. Well, number 5, Pastry, has hit the line with a well-timed run and got there first ahead of Boss Taurus, who, listening to Crochet Warren down in the yard, was his last run today. He almost got there too. He gets 2nd, number 1, Boss Taurus. 3rd will be the 4 in Excerpt, who has gone down less than a neck in the end. 5-1-4, so ahead looking to cover the first 3 across the line. 5-1-4, the interim first 3 across the line. The winning gallop, 105.08. And it just took a while for these horses at the tail to get warm. Excerpt, he had plenty of time to work through his gears down the outside, and he's hit the line in overdrive, but he's missed. And number 5, Pastry, brings up career win 5 at start number 27 for Peter Fernie and Jade McNaught. Second in, Boss Taurus, gutsy run out in front, has held on for second. Third in the 4, Excerpt, who was good late, and the 10 will get fourth. That is Bloom. So 5, 1, 4 and 10, the interim numbers after the running of the first leg of the quaddie at Kalgoorlie. Pastry, trained by Peter Fernie, ridden by Jade McNaught, owned by Andrew Ingles, a gingerbread man mare from Dantarina. Brings up her 5th win today, tipped by Crashane in the yard. And number 5 has won here. Number 1, Boss Taurus, gets second for Dave Smith and Hannah Fitzgerald by Flying Pegasus from I Do Believe, owned by M. Bowden, Mrs. M. Bowden. B. Barnicod, Miss M. Clark, M. Norrish, the No Minor Placing Syndicate, by ridden by Hannah Fitzgerald, trained by Dave Smith. Number 4 gets third, that's Excerpt for Adam Durant and Chris Parnham, a Snipperson gelding from Dane Smile, and owned by S. Quinn Syndicate, managed by Stan Quinlivan. And fourth in the 10, Blooms for Trevor Tasker and Christo Sardalek. Probably one for the replay watchers there, after there looked to be a few hard luck stories down the straight. Pretty tight racing there, and the likes of perhaps Protected Action, also Heron Sand trying to get out late, and we're just a bit unlucky. Balladeer was another one looking for room. And a long head by a short half head are the margins. 105.08 and the last 635 seconds even. 5, 1, 4 and 10. You'll need the 5 to be alive in today's quaddie, main quaddie that is. Race 6 is next. That's the Challenge Drilling Handicap over the 1100 metres. Once again, 3:45 is start time, and there's no changes to the field of 10 engaged. Looks a handy little benchmark 70 event going around. Mr. Genoa, Pearls and Prawns, Manhattan Money, some classy gallopers engaged. In the meantime, the spotlight is on number 5, Pastry, taking out the Centurion Handicap, race 5 from Kalgoorlie.